and it is at 6%. Wow, that is getting really, really bad. I guess it's getting worse. We're at 5%. Good grief. Welcome back to Cities Skylines Fix Your Cities with me, Biffa. Would you like the traffic fixed in your city? Would you have any other problems that you need fixing? Look at the pinned post below, send me your cities and I will fix them right up for you. That is the plan. This is the city of Rock Valley, sent in by Ethan Patten. And as you can see, we're sort of scrolling through some of these shots here. There is a heck of a lot of traffic that is coming out all over the place. I think the last time I looked, it was about 33% or something like that. I mean, look at that. That is absolutely nuts. Let's see how low the traffic has gone. And it is at 6%. Wow, that is getting really, really bad. I guess it's getting worse. We're at 5%. Good grief. Okay, well, let's take a look at a couple of highway junctions that we've got, first of all, that are causing a bit of an issue. You've got this cloverleaf one here, which, I mean, they're not amazingly brilliant, the cloverleaf ones. We already know that. They can cause problems. And when you've got this sort of thing here, where you've got traffic coming down straight into a junction, I'm guessing this road comes from over here somewhere. Yeah, so basically all of this is trying to get up here as well. I would just, to be honest... let's have a look. So I would just delete these here. Let's delete that one there and delete that one there. There we go. And then let's go underground and delete that. And that just means this traffic here can just move smoothly in without any problems. And then if we just stop these guys from doing their lane turning that we don't want them to do, we want them to go straight on. Right, right, and right. There we go. Excellent. You come down. Pick a lane, any lane, and then what we can do is get these guys to keep moving quickly through this. Oh, I think that's already set up, is it? No, there we go. We'll do that. Just to keep these moving through here. Yeah, that'll be quite good. And that'll just get that moving along nicely. And then you've got things like this, where you've got 3 lanes and an extra lane. This needs to be 4 lanes down here, at least just for this little section. It's going to have to just be 1. Yeah, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this lane tool. Come on, let me get that little thing there. There we go. To then say to these guys, if you could just go straight over into those lanes and stop sort of merging into each other. I mean, this junction here is quite close to this junction here, but at least it's going to get those cars out. Let's just wait for these few to get going. There we go, and they can move straight in. Excellent. But that's working much better, isn't it? Look, that's moving along. That's going fine. And then you've got a similar thing here where you've got 3 lanes plus another one. So we'll upgrade that one too. There we go. And then we'll go back down to the 3 lanes again for that section. This isn't too bad. Oh, that's doing similar thing. Look, I mean, what you could do there is upgrade that to 4 lanes and have a slip lane, or you could just say, I want that just to be a slip lane off. So we'll grab that one there and say, you can't go straight on. All you can do is go straight off, and that's it. And then they'll switch their lanes a bit further back. I'm just going to let them switch where they like. And again, another little one, 3 to 4 lanes. Let's change that. And then we've got the same over this side. These guys are trying to get on. Let's fix that one as well. There we go. And all that traffic that was backing up on the highway there is now gone. That's moving in smoothly. Still a little bit of lane switching going on under here, but we need to let them do that. I mean, I could change this one to 4 lane and do it as well, but it's moving okay. It's moving much better than it was. That's not backed up. That's not backed up. That's great. You've got this little junction over here. Oh, mamma mia, which is doing a similar thing. It looks like you've tried to put a highway under, a roundabout under here, which has gone a bit hawky-balky. I don't know quite what's going on there. Yeah, you've got like an extra piece of road or something under there, haven't you? Which is making that all a bit weird. What is happening here? Look at all this. Oh my goodness. So this is backing up. This is all stopping. This is all stopping. These can't get out, which is all... They're all coming down here. Is this the only way out of this section? Yes, it is. We're going to do that. This needs to go. This just isn't working. That's the first thing we're going to do. Oh, just before we do that, let's pause the game. This traffic is backing up from this little junction that we've worked on all the way down here, all the way down here, all the way down here. Everyone's coming off here, and then it's all going into this little section here, which is mainly your industry, and these guys are stopping what have we got? Traffic lights, traffic lights, traffic lights. So we are going to take away those traffic lights. And we are going to say that these guys get priority. You have to wait, you have to wait, and you have to wait. We want these to move out and go. And I would as well. I mean, you've got like straight on left and right. I would upgrade those roads to 3-lane one-way, if I can find it in here somewhere. 2-lane, 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 2. It's going to be in here, isn't it? Do I not have a 3-lane one-way? Seriously? Mamma mia, I haven't got that asset installed. Okay, well, let's at least do a 2-lane. There we go. And then we've got left, right, and straight on. Might just get things moving a little bit quicker. In fact, we'll upgrade most of that. Yeah, down to there. There we go. And just keep these guys moving, which is what we need. There we go. These cars are just all sorting themselves out, kind of all backed up. But this is moving a lot freer. This is empty, and that's moving along there as well. Excellent. That's good. Right, let's see what we can do way back over here. There's not a huge amount of room in here. So I am thinking some sort of roundabout, and then an access to all of this, and then the highway over the top. How does that sound? Okay, so that should move much better on there. Things are moving nicely around there. On and off the highway, very good. And this keeps moving as well. I've just set priorities for these roads coming on. Sorry, I've set give way for these roads coming on just to keep this moving. And this is all cleared up down here already. So just the change of that little junction there. What have you got all along the back here? Oh, little houses and things. I mean, you could sort of help these guys to get onto the highway with a couple of little slip lanes as well. I mean, that wouldn't be bad. You know, something like this road here, you could have coming out and going on there. You could do another one there. That'd be fine. You could do the same over here with roads that are this close, like that. It sort of seems silly not to, really. There we go. Just to give them other options. There we go. We'll add another one there, and I would say another one there. Yeah, excellent. Okay, a pretty bad traffic hotspot over here, which is being caused by the space elevator. Now, the space elevator will bring you lots and lots and lots of tourists. And as you can see here, this whole thing is just completely chock-a-block. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to use my net picker. I'm going to get that road there. So it's one of these, and I'm going to change this to one way, this way, all the way around. So you're going to go that way, 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 you're going to go that way. That could go like that, and then that could come down here, and then that could all change. Whoops, it's grabbed a couple of other roads it shouldn't have done. That could all go down there. So let's change that one back, and that one back there. There we go. So that hopefully will start getting these guys going. You've got these little roads down here. Do you know what? I'm actually going to change all of these to go down as well. So we're moving all the traffic away. There we go. You can see it's starting to move already. We're moving all the traffic away from there. So that is just like a mini sort of roundabout going round. And then what I would do is I would treat that as a roundabout. So I would say, you guys coming on here have to give way. So these keep going. And then it goes down there and around here. So again, you guys coming on there have to give way. So it keeps going. Yep. That's fine. I would remove... Oh, there's traffic lights everywhere. Let's remove all the traffic lights down here. Don't need any of those. You want these cars to keep going all the way to the end. And then I would do the same down here. I would say, you've got to give way. So these guys get some priority. That goes both ways, does it? Yep. So we want to change that one to be up. Like that. There we go. So that gets your roundabout going. And then I'm assuming... Yeah, we've got traffic lights here. So let's remove those. And we're going to tell the guys coming in to give way, because this is a roundabout. And then all of these down here. No traffic lights, no traffic lights, no traffic lights, no traffic lights. Yeah, excellent. There we go. So that should clear up that. They're going to stop sort of all sitting there. Now, what have you got in the way of mass transit? So no buses, no trams, no metro, no trains, no ships, no planes, no motor car. Right, you've got... It looks like you've started to put in a tram network, and then have you like deleted it out, or have you just not finished it off, or what's going on here? That is very, very strange. Yeah, you've got some bus lanes, but I mean, you haven't even got any lines set up, so you haven't finished that off. That would also help a lot for moving the traffic around here. I don't know why you haven't done that, so I don't know if I'm not going to go through and add it all on, but we've definitely removed that from the equation, which is great. Right, just up the road, we have this little shenanigans going on here. They're all stopped. These guys are trying to come out, and it's all causing problems where they're joining in with this, which is joining in with that, which is, oh my giddy aunts. These are all coming down the main highway. Whoa, this is all backed up over here. Okay, so let's follow this along and see what's going on. So most of these are coming off and going here, which is coming off and going here, which is going all into there. Look, you can see all of these are trying to get into here, and it is just not working. That is just a horrendous set of junctions there. I mean, what I really try and do with these, when people send me these cities, is I don't just demolish. I mean, he did say demolish what you like, but I look at that and I think, is there something else we can do rather than just demolish the whole thing? Because, you know, sometimes that's more fun rather than just rebuilding the city exactly how I would want it. Let's see what we can do. So let's go like that. Let us remove the traffic lights, and let's say we're going to do... You guys are going to get priority. No, you guys are going to get priority. You've got to give way. So just let that traffic move. Let's just have a look. What have we got going on here? We've got that one coming in as well, which... Oh, this... Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these two. We could do with a better junction here. I tell you what, this is all going to go. I've changed my mind. That junction... It ain't working. Oh, and that, look, it's right by this cargo. So where are they all coming off of here? Yeah, so that's probably why you've got all this horrendous traffic. They're all coming off this cargo thing as well. Okay, well, let's get rid of all of this. And here go the cars. Ping, 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 and they're all gone. Excellent. Right, I'm going to try and get this one working in here and just get your highways connected up, because at the moment your highways are all over the place. I don't know how we're going to do this. I'm going to just chuck it in. So like down here, for instance, you've got your highway coming in and going out, and then it sort of goes around the corner here and joins onto this. I mean, I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, this is going to be interesting because this is not how I would have put the highways in to start with, but we're going to sort of see what we can do. Okay, we've got that set up, so that's going to work a lot better, getting everybody moving through the city. I've got to obviously connect up some of these side places. You've got this big bridge here, which is basically you've put it in as a bypass from one end of your highway to the other, which you really don't need. You don't need that at all. So let's remove that. So let's have a look. These guys here, they're going to now come all the way down here into this section and then come on the highway over here. So that's going to make that terrible. Or they're going to come over here and come onto the highway here. So we need a little highway junction in here just to help these guys get in and out. And this is like a perfect spot for a small interchange if we can fit one in. There we go. So we've got a turbine interchange in there. And then I'm just going to make this one come in... I want that to connect to here if I can. Let's do it like that. Yep, there we go. And I want this one to go out over here. Let's curve that around. Like, come on. Let's get it in like that. And then like that. There we go. So it comes in and out at different places. So that should move things along a little quicker, hopefully. There we go. And that will help everybody getting in and out of here much better. This needed to be connected up, although we've now got that connection there. This one here, which is causing a few issues on the highway. Let's have a look why. So they're coming out here. You've got like a weird sort of road connection going on. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's put that back in again that I just took out. And then we'll just set up, yeah, we'll take out the lane switching over here. So we'll grab this one. Stop these guys from turning left. We want all of them to go straight on. Straight on, straight on, straight on. Very good. And then when they get down here, we want them to keep moving and not stop at that junction. So you keep moving and you keep moving. And then we want to give these guys priority. So let's say this one here. You guys have priority. You have to wait, you have to wait, and you have to wait. So that will hopefully, they'll keep going. We've got some people crossing over here, which isn't going to help. What is this guy doing? Where? Oh, he's waiting to come down here, I bet. And this is all blocked up. They're waiting to leave. Maybe we'll just give that a few minutes to keep moving and see how it goes. And then we need to keep this one moving here as well. So we're going to remove the traffic lights from there. There we go. Let these guys keep going. I think we've got left, right, and straight on. Left, straight on, and right. There we go. So a lane for each. And then we'll say you can keep moving. And then we'll give them priority as well. So we'll say, you've got to wait, you've got to wait, you've got to wait. You guys get priority. There we go. To keep that thing humming along. How are we doing just with those few small changes? 45%. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Yeah, again, we've got this thing where you've put all these roads, which is good until you get something like this, where we want things to keep moving. So how would we want these guys to come out? We want them to go out down there. And we want these guys to keep moving as well. So we need... If that went one way through there, then when they wanted to leave, they can't get over here to leave. No, so all of these guys at the minute have to come through there to go down. Right, we need a road connection across here. That is what we need. So let us just put... It's just going to be a very small one-way... over the top of the highway. If it lets me. It won't let me go up. Go up, go up. I want this one. There we go. Let's come down, come down. There we go. So I want that to go across the top there. I want that to connect up to there. And I want that to connect up to there. And that is going to be how they get across so they can leave over there. So we're going to make this one way. So let's just use net picker. There we go. And then we know we want this one. Have you got grass on it? Yeah, let's do grass one way. So we're going to have you in, and we're going to have you and you like that. So everything's coming in one way, going away. So that's going to keep that moving. Then if they need to leave, they can come over the top and come round that way. Let's just have a look how that's going. You've got some guys doing the weird jiggery pokery changing lanes, but I think in a few minutes that'll clear up. Actually, to get that working, we need these guys to not go that way, don't we? That shouldn't be too difficult. So if we grab our lane changing, all we want here is straight on, straight on, straight on. You can go right. Yep, that's fine. So then they won't cut across there. In fact, we could even... I'm also just going around removing all the traffic lights from this gridded area because you just don't need them. They're slowing cars down for no reason at all. It's just because you've got these great big roads. I mean, there's not that much traffic going on them. Yeah, there we go. That's nearly all of them gone. All of them gone. Nearly all of them gone. There we go. And just keep that moving freely. Just coming back to check on this junction. It's moving fine. There was a lot of traffic coming down here. So I've just upgraded these two to 4-lane roads. Stop them switching in the middle so they can change lane here. But just to give an extra slip lane for coming off. And that's keeping everything moving nicely. Very good. Let us check what we are at traffic-wise. We are at 74%. That is not bad at all. So let's see if we can find some other hotspots in our city. Like you've got these sort of junctions here coming on and coming off. And then it's just hitting it here, which isn't brilliant. Let's have a look around. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. This is quite busy over here. Let's take a look what we've got going on. Okay, so let's just do a few little changes to the lanes here. So you've done it okay. You've got the 3-lane. No, you haven't, have you? You've got 2-lane, 2-lane, 1-lane. Yeah, okay. I can see what you've done. That's fine. Let's just change this up a bit. We don't want people coming down and immediately switching around the corner. So if we grab that road and say no left turns, you can go straight on. That's fine. I would not have buildings along here because you're going to have cars stopping, parking, people doing stuff. Let's just remove all of that and those. And I would even say that little bit there. Just to keep that flowing freely. In fact, let's take that out. There we go. Just to keep that flowing freely. That's what you want. And just to help it a bit more, we'll take out the parking, and you don't want parking there or there. There we go, excellent. So keep that one moving along. And how are they doing? What is this guy trying to do? I think he's trying to get into that lane there. I want them to pick their lane at the junction. So we're going to say no lane switch in there. That's fine. You can do that. So we just check that they are able to lane switch. We'll look at our junction restrictions and we'll say, yep, you can lane switch and you can lane switch. Don't go up there, you banana heads. And then they can do that and that's fine. And then they can move out here. Again, just to keep these guys moving, I'm going to take this 4-lane road and say we're going to make that 4 lanes. And we're going to say this one here is a slip lane for these guys. There we go. And that'll just keep them moving out. That's half the solution to traffic is traffic flow. You just want them to keep on moving. No lane switch in there, but they can switch there where it goes back to 3. That's fine. And that will hopefully clear up this here. And then it sort of backs up a bit to this junction. And then to this junction here, which is pretty big. So, I mean, that's moving. That's backing up only because of this. It's really getting this to go, isn't it? So, let me have a look here. I mean, there's a couple of things we could try. We could try just saying that you have to give way and so do you, just to keep this going. And then we're going to say to these guys coming on, if you want to go in, you can go straight in. Yeah, I'm just looking at this. This is everybody here has only got this little one connection to the highway. And these guys have only got this connection to this sort of feeder road that goes over the top, which comes around here, which joins the highway over there. Okay. So we could give these guys some options and have just a little connector road coming over here somewhere. Let's have a look. Where would be a good spot to try and get that to go up and over here? Let's just go here and we'll say we'll go up there, over the top. Then we're going to come over this way to there and connect up to there, just to give them another route to go. And then I've got to be honest, a highway junction coming off straight like this just has to go into a roundabout. That has to be a roundabout, otherwise we're just on a hiding to nothing. So let's select the highway. Let us pause the game. Let's chuck that in there, and let's just delete some buildings that are near there. And let's just take a look and see how that's been set up. Normally that sets up all the traffic manager stuff for us okay. For some reason it didn't do it this time. I may have not ticked the button. There we go. So we'll give way to traffic that's already on there. And then we'll say, yeah, you can go, you can go, you can go, and you can go. Let's see how that handles this traffic. Well, we've also got this huge amount of traffic coming out of this industrial estate with all sorts of junctions going on. We just want these guys to be able to merge into this traffic without causing any problems. So we're going to do this again with the 4 lanes. There we go. Over there. How's it going over here? Joining again. Yeah, maybe once that gets moving, that'll split it up a bit. Yeah, because it's moving nice and freely up here, isn't it? So doing like some nice lane switching down here. Everybody loves a good bit of random lane switching. Thank you very much. Don't lane switch there or there, if you don't mind. Do it somewhere else. So that will help with that. And then what are we up to? It must be 70-ish%, 75, 73. Okay. And then again, you want this just moving freely. Anything that's coming in, you want them to have priority. You give way, you give way. You've got a bus stop right here by the junction, which is not great. So I don't know whether you deleted all the metros before sending the city to me or what, but it's a bit odd unless you've used some sort of metro asset that for some reason is not on the workshop anymore. I always make sure to download all the assets that go with the save game. I'm not going to redo your metro. It's not set up in the best way, I've got to say, but I am going to hook it all back up again and yeah, see if we can get a route running round. I'm just going to pop that one there. Look at that for amazing metro tunnels. I'm going to get a route running round, and that's definitely going to help with all the people that are traveling. This metro's weird. No, that is not how you do metro. That's probably why you just removed it, because yeah, there we go. You've got a few places in the city like this with the aquarium, which gets a lot of visitors, but with no metro running anywhere near it. That is a prime example of a place where you need a metro. Look at how happy it makes everybody when you stick in Stick in metro. So I've just given you a standard clockwise and anti-clockwise or counterclockwise route. So those are both running in each direction. Let's just make that a colour you can see. There we go. Excellent. So after a while, that is definitely going to help, even though it's not set up in the best way. It is going to take cars off the road for sure. So let's take a final look at your metros. Like I said, not the best metro setup I've ever seen, but it's there and we made use of it. And you've got, you know, between 300-400 people using them. That number fluctuates a lot. So, you know, that's a lot of people not using the roads. I would recommend that you set up metros in all your different areas, like here, like over here, and get them going from one place to another, like this big area down here. Have a little separate metro there. I've done other videos that have covered metros, so have like a loop there, a loop in here, you know, a loop over here and a loop over here, and give people the option to use your metro and move around. And again, more bus lines. You've only got 3 bus lines. You've got a lot of places that can have buses. Yeah, so maybe look at your mass transit and your public transport a little bit more. And your traffic, 78%. I mean, you know, I'd normally like to try and get it to 80, 77. It's sort of fluctuating a lot. One of the main things that you really need to sort of try and get out of the habit of doing is using the same road. Like here, you've got a nice big road going around the outside, which is good, and then you're using the same big road in the middle. I would use smaller roads in the middle as a little feeder roads into the larger road, which then leads into a nice junction to go somewhere else, and try and give as many areas straight access to the highway as possible. Like this here, much better, moving much better. We put that one in earlier. But yeah, you've done the same here. Big road around the outside, big roads around the middle. So, I mean, I would go maybe a large road around the outside, one big road through the middle, and then small roads coming off. And if you want to do it in a grid pattern, that's fine. But yeah, that will stop then all the traffic lights you've got. Traffic lights, traffic lights, traffic lights. Every traffic lights, traffic lights. You don't need them. I haven't got the time to go through and take out all of your traffic lights. I think that's something you're going to have to do yourself. But I think nearly 80% on this city was pretty good going. I'm pleased with the way it's turned out. So thank you very much for sending me your city in. I will put the links to the prefix and the postfix down below in the comments, as I always do. If you would like to have your city fixed, then follow the pin post below in the comments and send it to me. I would like to fix traffic or parks or industry, whatever you want fixing. I will do my best to fix it for you. So thank you very much for watching. Check out the next video on the screen. I will see you very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.